Would you be surprised if I told you that this smoke detector over here is not actually a fire and smoke detector? This is actually a hidden spy camera from a company called Camduck. Now in the box you have the user manual, then you have the Camduck spy camera along with the mounting plate. Below the insert you have your mounting hardware, which is your screws and the wall plugs. Then you have a micro SD card reader. You have a guitar pick so that you can pop open the little plate on the back to insert your micro SD card. You also have a USB Type C charging cable. The only thing which is not included with the Camduck Spy camera is a micro SD card, which you have to purchase explicitly, and it does support up to 256 GB of micro SD card. So this here is the Camduck Spy camera, and you can remove the base plate, put this on the wall using the mounting hardware which is included, or you can put it on the ceiling and then snap on this camera itself. Now on the back you will notice that you will have a pull tab over here which you can remove. Then if you want to hardwire this camera, you can hardwire it as well to the power supply in your house, or you can use a USB Type C charger as well, or you can use the included battery. So there are three ways in which you can power this. So here is your USB Type C port. This is where your micro SD card will go, and this is where the non-replaceable battery is. Do note you can charge this battery either by the Type C port or by the hardwire as well. And before you ask me, hey Manchi, where is the actual camera? Well, this is where the actual camera is, and this part can be rotated 360 degrees. And guess what? You can actually control this using the application on your phone as well. Which brings us to our next topic, which is how do you set up this Camduck Spy camera? Of course, you do need a smartphone, Android or iPhone. Both of them are going to work. Then either you can hardwire the camera or you can connect a USB Type C cable, and you will see a red light over here. And then we are going to press and hold this power button to turn on the Camduck Spy camera, and you should see some lights flashing over here. So the blue light at the bottom is for your Wi-Fi. The light on the top, which is red right now, is for your micro SD card. So the blue light is flashing. That means Wi-Fi is not connected. I have inserted a micro SD card, and pretty soon this red light is going to turn off. And the blue light is also going to turn off eventually because the camera needs to be in discrete mode. So there it is, both the lights just went off. At this point, we are going to go to our App Store or to the Google Play Store, and you need to search for CIXICM. Once you do that, the Camduck application is going to show up. We're going to select it, and we are then going to install it. Once the application has installed successfully, the next step, of course, is to go ahead and open this. Now, for your location, you can either choose precise or approximate, whatever floats your boat. And in my case, I'm going to say while using the application, make sure you are connected to your Wi-Fi network. Next up, it wants access to find, connect to, and determine the relative position of nearby devices. We're going to say allow. For notifications, it's a personal preference. I'm going to say allow for now. Then we're going to select start. And you see on the top right, we have the plus sign. Tap anywhere on the screen, then tap on the plus sign on the top right. And now you have two options: remote monitoring, or you can do close range. Remote is if you are outside and you want to still monitor, then you're going to use the option of remote, wherein it will connect to your Wi-Fi router, and then you can connect to the Camduck Spy camera. If you want close range, that is both of you are close by, that is the Camduck Spy camera and the phone, then we can choose close range monitoring setup. It is going to search for cameras. So let us see what happens over there. So it couldn't find any cameras, which is fine. We're going to select OK. On this screen, if the blue light flash until off, please tick. So that already happened to us. We're going to select it and then again select the first option. And then please tick if you have red. So this is basically telling you that your Wi-Fi network is going to show up as Camduck. That is the Wi-Fi network of the spy camera. We check that and say to connect the camera Wi-Fi, select this option now. And now it is telling us the Wi-Fi name and the password. We're going to select OK. Do note the default password is camdog66. So select OK. There it is. In my Wi-Fi settings, I can now see the camera. So we're going to select it. And of course, we know the default password. Once you've entered your password, we're going to select connect. And there it is, we got a few notifications and it is telling us that it has no access to the internet. Now we can actually go back to the application itself. And there it is, this is our camera which is connected. And what if I press the play button? It is telling us whether connect to Wi-Fi or not. So for now, we're going to skip it and select OK over here. And there it is. You can see this is our current view. If I wave my hand, you will be able to see my hand here on the screen. Let me give it one more try. Here it is. This is the view from the camera right now. And of course, on the top, you will see you can switch between 4 megapixel or 1080p. Then you can also take a picture by using the photo option, or you can start recording a video as well in case you want to do that. And if you tap on this max button on the bottom right, voila, there it is. And you can use this button over here to zoom in and zoom out. And you can use these two buttons, the left arrow and the right arrow, to actually physically rotate this camera. There it is, you can see on your screen right now. I am able to physically rotate this Camduck spy camera just by using the application. So all in all, a pretty decent product if you are looking for a discreet spy camera which nobody will think of as a spy camera, because they're going to think that this is just a safety feature for your house or for your room, because this is disguised as a smoke and fire detector.